Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night of 5150 Xfinity Series Racing. I'm Blake Hutchinson, your host tonight. We got about 5 more minutes left of qualifying. We are not able to watch qualifying tonight as I have registered for the session on accident instead of watch. So we're just going to have to wait, let the racers finish up here. I'm going to try to get this toolbar to go away. It will not. I am hiding it and it's not going anywhere. So we're going to show our sponsors for a moment here, and I'm going to mess with a few things. Once again, we got about 5 more minutes. Sorry about that.
Snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fixed the problem. We are good to go. We should be getting started here shortly. Qualifying's wrapping up. I'll show you the final results here of qualifying shortly. Once again, we had a couple minor issues here. Loaded into the session as a racer here, so I'm not able to see all the things I typically can. Take a look here what we got going. Give me one moment. We got about one more minute here till qualifying ends. One more minute. Looking at the leaderboards right now. For your 5150 Friday night quick time, it's Maverick Davis in the 15 car with a 29.73. Maverick Davis for Team NPR. Michael Peters, the show's biggest fan. His racer is bad fast tonight. That's a new 5150 track record for your quick time tonight here. Maverick Davis in the 15 car, sitting in the 2 spot right now. In the 44, we got Matthew Byers. Matthew Byers just about a 10th off. Behind him in the 28, we got Chad White, 2/10 off the pace. Sitting in 4th place for Team BCI in the 93 car, JT Tinker. JT Tinker's car owner is right on his heels, right behind him in the 5th spot. Brian Samara in the 53 car. Concluding our qualifying here tonight, top 5 as listed. So we're going to get gridded up here, folks. We're going to take a look here. We're going to watch these racers hit the track any minute here. Taking a look. Where are they at? Oh, this is our warm-up, actually. We're going to watch them warm up. We got 10 minutes of warm-up here at 5150. Our drivers can get nice and tuned in, ready to go, ready to roll here. Darlington Motor Speedway, one of the most tough tracks on the schedule. You got to ride up by the wall here, and let me tell you, these guys, the right sides of their cars are going to be junk at the end of this race. They call them Darlington stripes. I ran an official race earlier, and I tell you what, I had a little bit more than Darlington stripes. My old car was a Darlington stripe, I'll tell you. It was rough. I just bought this track today. Never been on it. A tough track to tame. It's definitely a racer's track, which brings us... Oh, actually, is Bump and Run Jesse's going to be able to make the race tonight? Let me find out here in the chat. Let me know, is Bump and Run Jesse Becker, is he able to make it out here? Let me take a look here. I'm looking at the qualifying results here manually. He did not qualify. I hope he's able to race here. Let me know in the chat. Love to see old Jesse Becker out here. Very good at Darlington. One of his better tracks. We're going to watch some of our racers fly around here. We got Nicholas Hartung in the Hutchinson Motorsports 91 car. Nicholas Hartung. Didn't have a good qualifying session. Looked pretty slow out there, but he's looking bad fast right now. Flying through them corners. And he's going to smoke the wall. There it is. Earning a Darlington stripe. He's going to have to pull it into the pits, and we're going to have to work on that junk car. Taking a look here. Brandon Smith out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Brandon Smith. He's had a couple of tough races here with the 5150 Premier Series. Hopefully he can get things figured out. He can get on the gas today. Stay out of the wall and not go. Looking else. Oh, it's time for his TV time, folks. In the 79 car, Cody Curran. Is that a Corgi? Cody Curran has a Corgi. We also have Corgis here. Great to see Corgis. And he's smoking. Out of Stanley, North Dakota, Cody Curran in the 79 car. Trying to stay out of that wall. We're going to hop on board here in this bad fast 79 car. Cody Curran. Lifting a little bit early. Trying to stay off that wall. Easy on the throttle there, Cody. He's sliding through the corner. Coming out nice and smooth. How fast is he going to be? He's going to cross the line here. Where's that going to put him? He's going to put him 6th right now here in our warm-up session. 7 minutes left. Cody Curran trying to tune in his car. Looking bad fast tonight. Cody Curran, he's going to win this SOB. Keep an eye on him. Now we're going to switch it up to one of our fan favorites, folks. He is back tonight in the Bad Fast 165 car. It's yellow and red and green, mustard, ketchup, and relish. The Bad Fast 165 car, Mark Tremblay. There he is out of Canada. The fans love this man. Mark Tremblay can wheel it, and he is bad fast. This is his kind of track. They say it's a track too tough to tame, but this track hasn't ran into Mark Tremblay, folks. You might see Mark Tremblay doing donuts tonight because he's going to be bad fast here, folks. Keep an eye on this man. He is quick. Switching it up here. Oh, steady hand. Frank Warner has junked his car. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Warner, that car is junk. In the Toyota out of Storm Motorsports. Storm Motorsports, the newest team here at 5150. The team consists of Frank Warner, Bump and Run Jesse Becker, and new driver Andrew Mai to join the team. Andrew Mai's not new here, but he's new to the team, is what I'm trying to say here. Now, word is Jesse Becker may not be racing tonight. He may be stuck in race control, which is very disappointing. I'm very disappointed. Unbelievable. I hope that's not the case. Give me a minute. Rolling through some messages, folks. Give me one moment here. Switch it up here. Keep an eye here. How about on Frank Gatz? Frank Gatz out of Torrance, California. Frank joined us recently for some dirt series racing. We appreciated seeing him out there. We're going to be rooting for him tonight. Believe it or not, though, folks, that picture there on the bottom of the screen, that is actually Frank Gatz. Switching it up. We already got him, too. How about Chad White in the 28 car? Chad White with a throwback scheme. How about that, folks? Got some kind of throwback scheme. No clue what it is. Maybe Chad White can win it tonight and let us know what that car represents. Because I have no clue. By the way, this is throwback night here at Darlington. You might see some throwback schemes here. You might not. I don't really know. Nobody let me know anything, so we'll see what happens here. We got about 4 minutes left to warm up here. 4 minutes left. Racers getting around the speedway, trying to find some speed here. We got Matt Sharp in the 45 car. No clue what his throwback is to. No telling. I don't know. I'm just here to call the race. And he's about to blow by that Hutchinson Motorsports 91 car, a Nico Hartung. He better get out of the way. We're going to hop on board here with Matt Sharp. Got the Hutchinson Motorsports 91 car in front of him. Nicholas Hartung. What's Sharp going to do? It's very tough to pass here, folks. Basically a one-groove track. You can kind of make a second groove in, I believe it's 3 and 4, but it's tough. Then we got one spin on the bottom, the 71. Brianna Lavin has jumped her car. Matt Sharp trying to run down that bad, fast 91 car. Nicholas Hartung, but he just can't do it. Nicholas Hartung is on the gas, folks. He's bad fast. Right now, Matt Byers at the top of the board with a 29.82 here for our warm-up session. Got about 3.5 minutes, once again, 3.5 minutes, till we get started here at Darlington Motor Speedway, 5150 Xfinity Series racing here on Friday night. Hutchinson Motorsports presenting the show like usual here for the Xfinity Series. You gotta love it, ladies and gentlemen. No better place to race than at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Speaking of which, though, all you iRacers out there, you haven't heard of 5150, come on in and join us. There is a link in the description. It might be expired. If it is, let us know in the chat. Someone will give you an updated link. We'll get you started. Here at 5150, though, we race everything from Cup Series, Xfinity Series. We're running the trucks in the Super Speedway Series. We got dirt going on. We got all kinds of things here. Basically, every night, there's something to do if you want to here. Race as much as you want. We're going to switch it up, though. We're going to hop on board with the 63 car of Aaron Poplin from Team BCI. Aaron Poplin trying to find some speed. Sitting in 10th right now out of 16 cars here for our warm-up session. Brianna Lavin just put down a good lap, jumping the 3rd spot on the board right now. See how low Aaron Poplin's entering. He's really diming in those corners. Looking bad fast, Aaron Poplin. Team BCI. What a great team. Who else here? How about we switch over here to Team NPR driver Maverick Davis out of Swartz Creek. Watching the baddies twerk on TikTok right now, it says. Here he is. He's on the pole tonight. 5150 pole sitter Maverick Davis. Switching his number up. He's now the 15 car. Gave away his number to somebody else. Very kind thing to do. We appreciate it. New racer came in, wanted that number. Maverick said, here you go, bud. You can have it. I'll switch it up. Checking out the comments, though. We got any comments in the chat? Give me one moment here. Michael Peters, once again. Yep, Jesse is on race control tonight. Unfortunate. I would have loved to see Jesse out here. He is bad fast at these tracks. You run the top side, let me tell you. Jesse would have been some tough competition for Maverick. Unfortunate, though, Jesse did have to take some admin responsibility. Had to decide to hop into the I guess you'd call it a booth. He had to hop upstairs. He's going to be race control. He's going to be handing out them penalties. All them cheaters out there trying to junk the field. Jesse's going to be throwing the black flags. We're going to switch it up, though. Who else we got out here on the speedway? How about the guy on the top of the board right now? Matthew Byers out of Mississippi. Nobody can spell Mississippi as well as Matthew Byers. He learned it at a young age, being from Mississippi, and he is bad fast, folks. How about that car? Let's take a look at this thing. How about that throwback? I believe that's an old school Dale Earnhardt throwback back in the day. The old Wrangler blue and yellow. Love to see it. And it's up front, folks. Tell you what, though, Maverick Davis needs to get on the gas. He is slow right now, sitting in 6th right now. Warm-up session ending. Maverick Davis crossing the line, not going to improve. 6th position for the warm-up standings for Maverick Davis. Hopefully he can regain that speed he had in qualifying. But we're finishing up here. We're about to grid up for the race. How many laps are we going tonight? I have no clue. Let's see. 110. 110 laps, folks. We do have a stage at the end of lap 33. Seems pretty early to me, but I don't make the rules. I'm just up in the booth. So into lap 33, we're going to get a stage. Throw a yellow, get a stage. But don't worry, folks. We're at Darlington. You're going to see a yellow before then. Trust me. We're going to watch these guys gridding up here. We're going to go through the field just a little bit for us. Now, there is a grid. Hang on. Give me one moment. I did learn. You know what? Quentin tried to show me how to scroll through this grid. Is that it? Nope. There's a way to scroll through the grid. I just don't know it. But on the pole for your 5150 quick time, Maverick Davis. Maverick Davis in the 15 car. He's going to be your pole sitter today. Team NPR. Outside front row, we got Matthew Byers. Matthew Byers in the bad, fast 44 car. Looking good today. And Matthew Byers. Going to the second row, we got Chad White. Chad White in the 28 car. To his outside in the 93. JT Tinker, Team BCI. Rolling to row 3, we got Brian Samara on the inside. On his outside, Cody Curran. Behind him, we got Matt Sharp and Cody Colley. In the following row, we got Brianna Lavin and I believe Aaron Poplin. Followed by Chris Vinson, Mark Tremblay, Brandon Smith, Nicholas Hartung in the 13th and 14th positions. Frank Gatz, Frank Warner, and to round out the field, in the back, he's used to it, in the 49 car, folks, Ivan DeChamps. Get on the gas today, Ivan. We want to see you in victory lane, bud. Get up there, Ivan. Come on, buddy boy. Time to squeeze up there. We're going to go back up front, though. Taking a look here. We're going to switch this up. Show the ticker. Let's get started here. Next time by should be going green. Trying to look at some camera angles here. Oh, yeah, folks. We're going to be using the blimp for this start because these guys are going to be junking each other. Let me tell you that. They're going to be junking each other, folks. Now get ready. Pace car in. Maverick Davis. Inside front row on the pole. He's going to set us off here soon. Coming to the restart zone. The Geico restart zone coming up. And the green flag's out. Maverick Davis takes us green here at Darlington Motor Speedway. 5150 Friday night Xfinity Series racing. Jumping out to an early lead there. Maverick Davis going through the field here. They're bunching up. People are dropping off. The 93 car, JT Tinker, taking off like a rocket ship into third place. Everybody up to single file right now through the field. Single file. Hopefully our racers take it easy here. It's a long race, tough track to drive. Save your tires, folks. No reason to push it early. But Matt Sharp says, you know what? Shut up there, because I'm going to the front. Matt Sharp trying to pass some cars right now in the 45 speed machine. Matt Sharp doesn't care about saving his equipment. He'll junk whoever he needs to get up through the field. Let's hop on board here. Right here, Matt Sharp. Here, let's show his information here. This is what Matt Sharp's seeing live right now. Matt Sharp sitting in the 7th position right behind Cody Curran, looking to make a move. Matt Sharp wants to get through the field. Is he going to lay the bumper? Is he going to drop the hammer? Matt Sharp underneath Curran. Going to hang it low. Give plenty of room. I believe Curran just got into the wall there. Hopefully he was able to save it. I believe he was. Sharp going to overtake the position. Cody Curran is dropping like a rock, folks. Hit that wall pretty hard. We're about to go 3 wide, maybe. Nope. Racers can think otherwise. Oh, the Bad Fast 165 car out of nowhere. Mark Tremblay. He's not waiting for anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Tremblay just earned the spotlight, folks. Keeping an eye on the Bad Fast 165 car coming through the field. What a move from Mark Tremblay. Throwing the slider. Tremblay in the 165. Putting on a show for his fans. Like usual, he's the man, folks. Aaron Poplin lost it coming out, but he's able to save it. Let's hop back up front here. We got Maverick Davis still up front. Take off this information. But right on his bumper, though, how about Matthew Byers? We're reeling him in. Matthew Byers trying to run him down. We're going to see what he's got for our race leader here. 5 laps into the race. We're staying clean so far. Couple of mishaps, but nothing serious. Just some Darlington stripes earned for Cody Curran and some others. Single file through the front of the field here. Let's drop back a little bit. Matt Sharp trying to get around Brian Samara. Matt Sharp is not saving his equipment, folks. I'll tell you that. What else we got going on? The Bad Fast 165 car's coming, folks. We're going to hop on board here. Straight out of Canada in the 165 car. Mark Tremblay. How's he going to drive this corner, folks? Oh, gosh. He's going in hard, folks. Tremblay on the gas early. He's off late, on early. Mark Tremblay is using more throttle than anybody, I'll tell you that. And favorite right here, Mark Tremblay. Moving up through the field. He's gained 3 spots already. Can he win it? I sure hope so. Zooming out, who else we got? Frank Gatz has gained 5 spots already. Frank Gatz is up to 10th spot after starting 15th. Let's go in the back a little bit here. How about Nicholas Hartung? In the Hutchinson Motorsports car, the 91 speed machine of Nicholas Hartung. Throwing a slider. Nice and easy, I'd say, but that wouldn't be true. He is roasting them tires. Nicholas Hartung hanging out in the back in 14th position. It's a tough track for him. But let's go further back, folks. Back another spot here. Frank Warner in the back here in 15th. He's got Nicholas Hartung in front of him. Hartung had to drop down there. I believe he nearly got into the wall there. So we're going to zoom back out. Let's take a look at the blimp here. There's a Hutchinson Motorsports blimp way up in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Keeping an eye on our racers for us. Incredible what these guys can do up there. We got to play for the lead, though. The 44 car, Matthew Byers. He's really working on the NPR driver here. Maverick Davis, Michael Peters racing driver. Maverick Davis doing everything he can to hold off that 44 car. Matthew Byers, this man can wheel it. I tell you what, he is up front week in and week out. It doesn't matter if it's a super speedway race. It can be a short track. It can be an intermediate. It doesn't matter. If it's an oval and the car has 4 wheels on it, what's his name? Matthew Byers, I believe. Yeah, Matthew Byers, he's going to be up front. Keeping an eye through the field. What else is going on here? How about Cody Curran must have some serious damage. Look at those stripes he's earned. Darlington stripes on. Oh, it's looky there, folks. He smokes the wall. I told you I have a 6th sense here, folks. As soon as I got on him, he just dive bombs to the inside and plows into the wall. That car, ladies and gentlemen, is junk. The 79 Cody Curran, he is going straight to the back. He's going to need to go into the pits. He's going to need to use that fast repair because that car is done for, folks. We're staying green, though. 1 car incident. He's on the apron. We're good. We're green. Lap 11 out of 110. We're 10% done with the race. We got a long way to go here, folks. And boy, I tell you what, Cody Curran, he's ready for this night to end. I guarantee that. Looking through the field here, we're watching a battle, well, a mini battle here. Our 4th, 5th, and 6th place racers right here. JT Tinker there in the 93 car with Matt Sharp in the 45 and Brian Samara in the 53. Not too much else going on here. We might have a battle back here. We got a battle here. The Bad Fast 165 car with Frank Gatz in the 30 and Nicholas Hartung reeling in these two. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he's not. Nicholas Hartung is further back. That's actually Chris Vinson. My bad. So Chris Vinson there in the 33. The 30 of Gatz is going to go to the inside of the Bad Fast 165 car. Is there enough room for him? Going in. Tremblay's leaving as much room as he can. Gatz can't give much room because the track flattens out. Can he make the pass on the bottom? Not yet. The 33 is going to go up high. Nowhere for the 33 to go. Oh, and the 33 dumps him. Oh, God. Chris Vinson just went in there and smoked him. What a dirty move, Chris Vinson. Laying the hammer. We're doing a green flag rewind, folks. If you don't like it, that's too bad. Because Chris Vinson just decided to go in and junk the Bad Fast 165 car. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop on board. Hutchinson Motorsports Cockpit View. We're on board here with the dirtiest driver in the field right now, Chris Vinson. Don't know what his plan was here. We got 2x2 there trying to go low. He's like, nah, I'll just take you out. Later, nerd. Puts him into the wall, goes by him, gives him the finger, and he's gone. So we're back live here. Back to live great racing here. The dirty driver, Chris Vinson in the 33 car, absolutely dumping the 165. I'll tell you one thing, though, folks. Mark Tremblay is one to hold on to a grudge. And boy, oh boy, do I sure hope to see that Bad Fast 165 car to get back up to the 33. Because I've seen Tremblay retaliate at the end of races when something happened early on. So keep an eye out on the 165 of Mark Tremblay, folks. Because he's going to have that in the back of his mind. And he's going to junk that 33 car, Chris Vinson. Trust me. He's going to junk him. But we're back up front here. Maverick Davis still leading the race in the Bad Fast 15 car. Holding on to the lead. He's led every lap so far. But right on his tail is that 44 car. Just got on the wall a little bit. Matthew Byers. Right on his tails. It's just so hard to pass here. Maverick Davis is fast enough where, it's going to be tough to get by him. You're going to have to win this race on pit road, or you're just going to have to lay the hammer and dump him, kind of like Chris Vinson did. It just kind of depends, what kind of driver are you? Are you a dirty driver like Chris Vinson, or are you a clean driver like, let's say, bump and run Jesse Becker? Just kind of depends, on the driver. Some guys like dumping them, some guys don't. Looking back through the field here, our hard charger so far, Franklin Gatz, who's gained 6 spots. Frank Gatz, he is up to 9th position right now in that 30 car. And he's reeling in Brianna Lavin. Lavin is off pace a little bit, it appears. The 30 is going to go to the inside here soon. Definitely getting a run on Lavin. He's going to have to wait at least another corner. In the meantime, though, Brianna Lavin hanging on to that. Looks like Nicholas Hartung just passed Frank Warner. Not sure if Frank got on the wall there. What happened, but it's a battle for 12th right now. Big battle for 12th. Going back up front, though, let's take an eye. Look at this paint scheme, though. You know what? This is the best paint scheme so far of the day. The award is going to JT Tinker in the 93 with his throwback scheme. The Amco 93 car, Team BCI, you have won the best paint award here for Darlington Throwback Night. Congratulations, JT Tinker. That fast, sitting in cool position right now. But right in front of him, we got Chad White with the 28 car. It's a Ford. That's all I know. And it looks like Maverick Davis is checking out. Matt Byers might have burned his tires up trying to hang up there with Maverick Davis. But now he has dropped back about 2.5 seconds. Haven't heard from him yet, but we got Cody Colley back here. Cody Colley, I believe he's missed the last week or two, but it's good to see him back. Cody Colley is bad fast. Always competing for wins in that bad fast 112 car. We're going to switch it up, though, folks. We're going to the Hutchinson Motorsports gyro cam. Don't care how you call it. I call it a gyro. You can call it a gyro, gyro. I don't care. Hutchinson Motorsports gyro cam. We're on board with the 112 car, Cody Colley. Show some information there. Cody Colley out of Walton, Kentucky. Thanks for filling out the information, Cody. We appreciate it here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Looking good so far, though. We're scrolling through the field. Who else we got? How about Ivan DeChamps, folks? He's worked his way up to 15th position. Started back in 19. He's gained 4 spots already. Ivan DeChamps is coming for the front. The old man's coming, folks. He's had his TV dinner. He's watched Matlock, and he's dialed in, ready to race. Ivan DeChamps. He's like 80 years old, but he's out here and he's racing with these youngins. Boy, oh boy, if he catches Brandon Smith, he might drop the hammer and put him into the wall. You never know. Take a look here. The Bad Fast 165 car, Mark Tremblay. He's got some serious damage after getting nearly junked by the 33 of Chris Vincent. Speaking of Vincent, let's hop on board here. Who's he looking to dump next? We're going back on board here. Chris Vincent, the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Is he going to dump the 30 car? Oh, he's deciding to get by him nice and clean. 30 car got him to the wall. He's going to be underneath him, though. Is he going to force him up into the wall? What's next? What's Chris Vincent going to do? He's going to leave a little room for now. His patience might wear thin, though. You might just see that wheel turn right, folks. Got a little door action there. Little door action there. That might have been from Gats, though. I'm not sure. We're going to have to zoom out. Zoom out, and we're going to rewind. Green flag, Hutchinson Motorsports, rewind. Deal with it if you don't like it. You can watch your action somewhere else. All right, let's keep an eye out here. Going into the corner there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It might have been a little net code. Looked like somebody got into something, but nothing. But we're going back live here. Chris Vincent working his way up through the field. Sometimes clean, sometimes dirty. Either way, he's up to 8th place. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Vincent. Brian Samara has figured it out, folks. He has got by his teammate, JT Tinker, and he's coming for the front. Let's see, the last lap, the fastest car on the track was... Looking through the field here. It was Maverick Davis, but barely. Shad White was right behind him. So Matthew Byers is definitely dropping off in speed. Wearing them tires down. We're going to see if he can hang on to the second position. Remember, folks, at the end of lap 33 is the end of our Stage 1 race. We're going to drop a yellow here, hand out some bonus points. Our guys are going to come down pit road, fix them Darlington stripes they got on their cars. And we're going to get back to action here. Ivan DeChamps getting lapped. He's on the bottom. As well as the 63 car of Aaron Poplin also being lapped. Well, let's hop on board with our race leader here, Maverick Davis, Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. How is he driving this track? Nice and smooth, your race leader, Maverick Davis. Team NPR 15 car. Entering nice and high, getting off the throttle early. He is very patient on the throttle. That's why he's fast. Oh, he's downshifting, folks. Listen here. Listen in here. Lifting here. Maybe he's just downshifting. I believe he's downshifting in 3 and 4, but not 1 and 2. Maverick Davis in the 15 car. We're going to stay tuned here just to confirm it. Nice and easy into the corner there, Maverick Davis. He did not downshift there. Guess he's just playing games with us. So it is what it is there. But he's in the lead, and he's got a humongous lead. Maverick Davis, he's about 5.7 seconds ahead of Matt Byers. Big lead for Maverick Davis here. We got about 5 to go until our stage ends. 5 more laps until we throw a yellow. We're going to see how many cars Maverick Davis can lap, though. We are down to 13 cars on the lead lap. Looking through the field here. Who else we got? Not much else going on right now. The Bad Fast 165 car, Mark Tremblay. Yep. Really no battles throughout the whole track right now. Pretty quiet right now. We're going to zoom out to the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp, see if the blimp's got any action that we can't see. Well, the blimp can show how big that leader's lead is. Maverick Davis is in another time zone right now, folks. Here's second place right here. Matthew Byers is right here. We're switching to the leader right now. There's our race leader. Entering the corner, Matt Byers isn't even halfway to the straightaway. So, yeah, basically a straightaway lead for our race leader right now. A lot of room to work here for him. Really no battles to watch. You're not really missing much right now, folks. Once again, though, here, Friday night racing here, Darlington Motor Speedway. We got 19, well, technically 18 cars signed in. 18 cars signed in. A lot lower than last week, or I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago at Dover. Rough race there at Dover. If you tuned into that, we are sorry about that. It was a rough one. But that's what happens, you know, when you get 38 cars signed into a cup race at Dover. It's pretty rough. But nice and clean today. Lower car count. Ivan DeChamps in the 49 getting out of the way because he knows that Chris Vincent will junk him if he doesn't. Once again, no battles through the field here. Nico Hartung, I believe, is a lap down now. Currently is your lucky dog. So Nico's going to hope that Frank Warner doesn't follow a lap down, because if he does, then Frank Warner would be the lucky dog. But I don't think he's going to. Nicholas Hartung might be lucky enough. Caution should come out at the end of next lap. Here's your race leader, Maverick Davis. Into this lap's going to be the caution. Into stage one, Maverick Davis. He's led every lap so far. Got the pole. Been out front the entire time. We're going to take a look at that car here, folks. He deserves it. After his stage one run here, Maverick Davis, definitely the car to beat tonight. He is 8.8 seconds ahead of second place, folks. Chad White has passed Matthew Byers for second place, by the way. Honestly, if this race stays green after this end of the stage, Maverick Davis might possibly lap the field. This is crazy, folks. Putting on a clinic out there. That's the end of the lap. Should be seeing a yellow here soon. There's the caution. That's going to give Nicholas Hartung your lucky dog. Here he is. We're going to hop on board with our lucky dog racer, Nicholas Hartung. The Bad Fast Lucky Dog 91 car, Nicholas Hartung. Feeling great. Doing a little celebration for being a lucky dog. Going to get his lap back. Throwing a slider coming out of the corner. Once again, he yellows out. You're going to see all our racers come to pit road. These guys are ready to get some tires. We're going to zoom out here. I'm going to find the pit road cam. Give me one moment. They still got to catch the pace car. We got a little bit of time. We'll stay on the leader, actually. Coming down pit road, Nicholas Hartung's going to stay out. He's a lap down. So we're going to stay tuned in here. There's the cars entering the pit lane right now. We're going to see you gain some positions here. The field was pretty spaced out going to the pit road, so there shouldn't be many changes here. So we're going to stay at the end of pit road. You're going to watch who comes out first. And I will be right back. We're going to play some patented Hutchinson Motorsports music. I'm going to grab a drink. Don't ask what it is, folks. We're going to play some music. Enjoy. Oh, that's a good one. Michael Peters, get up and dance. Your racer's winning. We got your music playing, bud. Congratulations. Great night for you. Time to crack open a nice ice cold Coors Light and let's go racing, ladies and gentlemen. It's a NASCAR race. Gotta have some beer. I mean, come on. Let us know in the chat. What are you drinking on? Hell, I ain't gonna why sometimes I sneak these things down on the track when I'm out there racing here in the 5150 series. You can watch me on Tuesday nights in the Cup series. Quentin's broadcasting. I'm half drunk. I'm out there. I'm trying to do things. And it doesn't always go to plan, folks. How about Frank Warner deciding to stay out there with old tires? Frank's wanting to junk the field. I think, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Warner, keep an eye out on him. He's your race leader. Doesn't think he needs tires. Storm Motorsports, they're too good for fresh tires. He thinks he can hang with old ones. Be looking for a wreck here in turn one, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Warner. This might be one way to beat Maverick Davis. I mean, maybe he just wants to slide up the track and junk and look. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what Frank Warner's got up his sleeve. I'm sure he's got something good. Stop it. There we go. I was a little delayed there. Had a minor issue, but we're good to go. We're about to go back green here. Back at Darlington Motor Speedway, Maverick Davis going to take his green. Choosing that outside line there in the 15 car, Maverick Davis. He's led every lap so far. Nothing has changed. He's about to check out, folks. We're going to keep our eyes throughout the field here. Who wants to junk their car? Keeping an eye, speaking of junk cars there. There's Chris Vincent. Wonder why that bumper's dented, Chris. Give him a moment of shame, ladies and gentlemen, in the Hutchinson Motorsports drone cam. Give me one moment. Hang on here. Oh, this is what I want. Moment of shame for that earlier move. Chris Vincent junking the 165 car. Mark Tremblay, look at that damage. That's what happens when you go in there and you junk cars, folks. You get damage. But Chris Vincent, right now, sitting in 4th spot. He's gained 7 spots. He's working his way through the field. Mostly clean. Just like those protests last year. Mostly peaceful protests. Chris Vincent going through the field mostly cleanly. Looking good, though. Bad fast in the 33 car. Keep an eye on him, folks. Another car to keep an eye on. The 112 car. Cody Colley. Cody Colley. Bad fast here. Just like everywhere else. JT Tinker, I believe. Oh, we got a wreck. JT Tinker just junked his car. Uh-oh. We got a Hutchinson Motorsports replay coming up here shortly. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, gosh. Oh, we got it. We got a... Uh-oh. The Bad Fast 165 car got into the walls. Hang on. Let's stop here. Let's zoom out. Get a good look here. A nice, fair look. Let's go back to the blimp cam. Nice and slow here. Hang on. So, we got the 165 car up front. I'm going to slow it down. He's into the wall. So, we're at 1/4 speed right now, folks. The Bad Fast 165 car, he's into the wall. He's like, all right, I just got to get off the throttle. I'm going to try and save this. The 93 of Tinker didn't really have much time to react. Kind of gets into him, goes low last second. Unfortunately, isn't able to stay down there, comes back up. The 93 of Tinker comes back up into the 165. Honestly, I mean, I can't really pin that on the 165 car. Yeah, sure, it's his fault for getting into the wall. Unfortunate there. Who else is collected there? 45 of Sharps collected. The 7111, nowhere to go, just junks it. Smokes the 165. 45's car, it's junk. He's done for. Gonna need a fast repair. The 165 car, I believe he used a fast repair already. Not sure, though. I hope he didn't, but I think he did. And that concludes our wreck right here. Nico Hartung able to avoid all the mayhem. So we're going back live here. Maverick Davis, still your race leader. Nothing changing up front. Looking down pit road, obviously we got the cars that wrecked. Frank Gatz decided to come on down. JT Tinker, Matt Sharp. We're going to be seeing some fast repairs going here now for sure. Keeping an eye out, though. We're going to play some Hutchinson Motorsports patented music once again if I can get it to work. Might not work. I sure hope so. One of the best parts of the broadcast is the music, they say. Oh, yeah. Michael Peters, get up and dance. This is for you, bud. Team NPR in the lead. Michael Peters feeling good. Your race leader, still Maverick Davis. Lap in and lap out, in the lead. Who's got something for him? Does Chad White in the 28 have something for him? What about Brian Samara in the 53? I don't know. Let us know in the chat. Who can overtake the Bad Fast 15 car, Maverick Davis? He's just putting on a clinic out here. Or will Maverick Davis lead all 110 laps? That'd be incredible to see. Well, I don't know. Technically, he didn't. With the pit stops, he probably didn't lead a lap or two, but in my mind, he's led every lap. Crack open a cold one, folks. It's Friday night, 5150 Xfinity Series Racing, presented by Hutchinson Motorsports. Where else would you rather be? I mean, come on. Who would want to miss this? We're at Darlington Motor Speedway. Hutchinson Motorsports TV is on. Most of you would probably say this is the highlight of your entire week. I wouldn't blame you for saying that. I mean, what else would you rather be doing, ladies and gentlemen? How about that Hutchinson Motorsports funky tune? That's a good one. This is a good one too, though, folks. We are one lap till green. Lap 45 out of 110. We are getting close to the halfway mark. Let us know in the chat who's going to junk their car next. Who's junking their car? Who's going to... Oh, we better end this music here. We're about to go back green, ladies. Music's off. Maverick Davis taking the inside this time, switching it up just a little bit. Can he hold that inside line? And the green flag's out. Maverick Davis taking us back to green here. Darlington Motor Speedway, 5150 Xfinity Series Racing, presented by Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Checking out, like usual, Maverick Davis looking good. We're going to go back here. Here comes a rocket ship with a 44 car, Matt Byers, who is bad fast in these short runs. Can he save his equipment a little better this time? We will find out. But he is coming, folks. He just blew by Chris Vincent, said, "Get out of the way, you dirty SOB. I'm going to the front." Here comes Matt Sharp, getting the pass on the 91 of Nicholas Harton. Dropping back through the field just a little bit. Mark Tremblay looks to have some damage. Dropping like a rock. He is slow, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Tremblay needs to pull that hunk of junk off the track. It is very slow. Looking through the field, though, we got Chad White in second. Chad White doing all he can to try and reel in Maverick Davis. But it's a lot easier to say it than to do it. Because, boy, oh boy, he is a handful tonight. In third, though, quietly, Brian Samara putting on a show here. Great run for Team DCI owner Brian Samara. One of his better races here in the last month or so. Looking good today. We're going to hop on board here. Team DCI owner, Brian Samara. Nice and smooth on the wheel. Look at that wheel offset to the left. Brian Samara is going to enter low. He's going to come out high. feathering the throttle, nice and easy through the corner. Brian Samara, he is going to that North Wilkesboro race, the NASCAR race here. And I believe it's next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. He's got tickets for all 3 nights, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Brian Samara going to North Wilkesboro, but in the meantime, he's here at Darlington, and he's on the podium at the moment, trying to reel in the 28 at Chad White. Looking good so far, Brian. Keep her clean, bud. But don't count out Matt Byers, sitting in 4th right now, trying to work on Samara. Matt Byers is always sneaky fast. Looking else through the field here. Nothing much else going on here. Brianna Lavin with some serious damage on the front. She was involved in that wreck. I'm not sure if she's out of fast repairs or she's saving hers. Who knows? We're going to see if Hartung can get around the 71. Hartung trying to rip that high side, and he's able to get the job done. Nicholas Hartung improving to 7th position. How about that? Nico Hartung is currently our hard charger. He has gained 7 positions with that rear damage he's got on him right now. I tell you what, these Hutchinson Motorsports speed machines are bad fast, folks. We got the setups at Hutchinson Motorsports. Let's take a look. See that Hutchinson Motorsports sticker on the back? We got damage on the right side. It doesn't matter because that Hutchinson Motorsports sticker adds some serious horsepower. We're going to hop on board with this awesome bad fast driver in the 91 car out of Hutchinson Motorsports. It's Nicholas Hartung. He's in the top 10 right now, folks. He's in 7th. Reeling in these drivers. He's roasting those tires, though, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you that. Slider. Oh, easy. Nicholas Hartung throwing the slider, and it's sticking, folks. Is he going to do it again? Nice and easy on the throttle. Hartung. Easy on, easy off. He does see Chris Vincent up 2 cars ahead. I do believe Nicholas Hartung owes Chris Vincent a little bit of a, let's see, what would you call it? Typically, I mean, a nicer way to put it, I guess, would be he owes him a junk car. Because Chris Vincent did junk him at, I believe it was Daytona and or Talladega. We're going to see what Nicholas Hartung does, but Hartung decides to slam it into the wall, get some Darlington stripes. Lap 54 out of 110, though. Hartung currently battling for 7th. We're going to zoom out. What else we got going on? JT Tinker. He was fast early on. Caught up in that wreck earlier. Unfortunate move there. Really wasn't his fault. Nowhere to go. Tremblay got into the wall. Tinker really didn't have a lot of time to adjust. And just got into him. He's out of fast repairs. Trying to keep it clean. Right now sitting in 9th spot. Looking else through the field, looking out through the field here. Oh, Ryan Samara has overtaken 2nd position, folks. Samara is bad fast right now. He has passed Chad White for 2nd place. We're going to hop on board with this 53 car. He has figured something out, ladies and gentlemen. Does he have something for Maverick Davis? Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. He's got Cody Colley right in front of him, who I believe has went a lap down. Not sure what happened to Colley. He was running a good race. Might have got involved in something. Not sure. Cody Colley has fallen a lap down. Samara trying to work his way up through. Is Colley going to give him some room, or is Colley just going to race him hard? I wouldn't blame him either way. Colley decides to go down, give Samara. No, he doesn't. Change his mind. He's like, hey, I'm going to let you buy psych. Not. Later, nerd. He's like, go, Mav, go. Cody Colley rooting for Maverick Davis. Doing all he can up there. Scrolling through the field. What else we got going on? How about Frank Warner sitting in 10th spot? Started 17th. Had a horrible qualifying session. Frank Warner, that Storm Motorsports Toyota, is a lump of junk today. Jesse Becker set that car up. And Jesse Becker, you really missed the spot tonight, bud. Frank Warner, he's on the radio and he is not happy with his crew. He is screaming at his crew chief and his setup man. Bump and run Jesse Becker. Unfortunately, couldn't make it, but he's probably lucky. With these Storm Motorsports setups, he'd probably be in the back. Jesse Becker, you know what? He might have known this setup was going to be bad. And he said, you know what, Frank, you have fun out there, bud. I'll be up in the booth. Later, nerd. We'll see if Frank can figure it out, though. He's in 10th right now. Not too shabby of a day. Hanging on to 10th with that slow setup. He's willing the hell out of that thing, doing all he can. We're going to see if he can get it tuned in. Going back up front, we got Matt Sharp here up in 5th spot right now. Matt Sharp putting together a pretty good day. I believe he had to use a fast repair of that last caution. Unfortunately, got involved in that wreck. We're on the left rear suspension cam here. Matt Sharp. I'm going to show some information here. Driver information for all our fans out there. Go back up front here. Here's Maverick Davis. Starting to check out into a big lead. Starting to pull away from that second position. Right now, how big is that lead? It is about 1.7 seconds. Brian Samara trying to reel him in. In second place, we got Brian Samara out of Coral Springs, Florida. I believe he's really out of the Carolinas. Brian Samara, we're on lap 60 out of 110. See if he can put some work down. Slowly catch Mav Davis. Not sure if he's going to be able to, but you never know. Switching back a little bit more. In 4th place, we got Matthew Byers in the 44 car. Looking at Frank Gatz back in 6th. We got JT Tinker in 7th. Chris Benson in 8th. Frank Warner followed by Nicholas Hartung to round out your top 10. Frank Warner's figured it out, folks. That car's slowly getting faster. He needed to vent a little bit, yell at his team. He's figuring it out. He says this setup sucks, but I'm gonna junk Ivan. Oh no, I thought he was gonna junk Ivan. I thought he's gonna take his frustrations out on the 49 car. I wouldn't have blamed him. Came out loose there, but he's able to save the car. Can Hartung reel him in? I believe Frank Warner just got around Hartung. Can he get his spot back? We're gonna find out. Good racing between these two right now. Nothing's gonna change in the meantime. Going back to the lead. Oh, what happened, folks? Maverick Davis went down pit road. So I believe Maverick Davis has decided to pit. Yeah, Maverick Davis decided to pit here. Oh, God, he smoked the wall, too. Hopefully, he might have been speeding. Yeah, he's coming out of the pits. I think he's good. Oh, hang on. I don't know if he's going to have a penalty or not, folks. He might have been speeding there. Gonna have some damage. That might have cost him the race. Ladies and gentlemen, he's in trouble. He's got some serious damage, pitting under green. He's gonna be going a lap or two down, not sure. Keeping an eye out. He's working on that damage right now. Not sure about that call. I probably would have used the fast repair. Not good for Maverick Davis. That's trouble. Maverick Davis, I believe his night's done for, folks. I don't know how he's gonna recover from that. Maverick Davis right now. He's leaving the track back in 15th position. Might be 2 laps. It's going to be 2 laps down at least. Take a look here at the timing. Maverick Davis. Yep, he's 2 laps down, ladies and gentlemen. He does have fresh tires. I believe he's going to be able to work his way up through the field with those fresh tires to get 1 lap down. We're going to see what our other racers are going to do. Maverick Davis with the early pit stop. He did just pit about 30 laps ago, so not sure if that's what their fuel window is here, but Maverick Davis deciding to pull it in early, trying to short pit the field in the lead, changing it up. Samara is your race leader at the moment. We're going to keep an eye on Samara, see when he decides to come down pit road. And look how quickly Maverick Davis is going through the field with those fresh tires. They make a big difference here, folks. Those fresh tires of Maverick Davis, he's just going to blow by the leader, get that lap back. He is now 1 lap down, Maverick Davis. That's got to make Brian Samara think, man, I think I need to go in and get some tires. He might just be hoping for a caution. If Samara can get a caution and pin Maverick Davis a lap down, that would be huge. Maverick Davis is not currently the lucky dog. There are other cars a lap down. He's going to need some time to work his way up through the field here. Lap 67 out of 110. We're on our current race leader, Brian Samara, in the 53 car out of Team BCI. It looks like Matt Sharp has decided to enter pit lane as well. But Matt Sharp has pit as well. He saw, and Franklin Gatz has also pit. So those two saw what Maverick Davis did, said, you know what, that's a good idea. Don't blame him. Let's go. So we're watching a battle here for second. How about Matt Byers trying to work on the 28 of Chad White? You going to be able to get around it? I don't think so. Chad White holding that line nice and strong, sitting in second right now. Keeping an eye on pit road. Brandon Smith has entered pit lane. Brandon Smith has decided to come on down pit road. He was on the lead lap. So we're going to see here when Brian Samara decides to go in. I mean, I feel like at this point, the play is to come down pit road. We've already got 4 cars or so. Already came down, got tires. And it looks like Byers is going to go to the inside, and he's going to overtake Chad White for his second spot right here. Oh, wait, Chad White's not done, though, folks. Chad White, with that outside momentum, is going to regain second position there in the 28 car. It is so hard to pass down there. Byers could not get the job. But our race leaders have decided to stay out there for the meantime. They're going to run that thing until it's empty. Samara coming up on his teammate, Aaron Poplin, trying to put him another lap down here. I assume Poplin will give him plenty of room with it being his teammate and car owner. And he does. Drops down to the bottom, and we're going to see if he maybe wants to block a little bit. Will he give the courtesy to these racers as well? I wouldn't blame him if he doesn't. We're going to see if these guys catch up here on Aaron Poplin and what Aaron Poplin does. Now, looking down, looks like Frank Warner has decided to pit. Cody Kern pit. Nico Hartung as well. And Cody Colley has just entered pit lane as well. So at least half of our field has decided to come down pit road. And look at that. The 63 of Aaron Poplin throwing some blocks. Slowed him down just enough to help out his buddy and his teammate, Brian Samara. Boy, Samara doesn't want to... Oh, gosh, he gets in the wall. If you're Samara, you got to be thinking, I need to come down soon, bud. We got about 50 laps left. Right now, Samara hanging on to the race lead. Lap 72 out of 110 here. 5150 Xfinity Series Racing, Friday night racing. We're about to find out the difference of fresh tires, though. There's Frank Warner. He is I believe he's 2 laps down. Working on the race leader. He's got fresh tires, though. So Frank Warner should be able to pass this race leader. Nicholas Hartung comes out of the pits, shoots up the track, but he drops back down the track. Get out of the way. Smart move there. Cody Colley has left pit lane. No other racers have entered the pits since the last lap. And there goes the 9 car. And the 91's going to also try and get his lap back. I tell you what, you need to get it now. You need to get it as soon as you can because the yellow could strike at any time here at Darlington. You never know, especially with green flag stops going on. Hartung goes around the race leader. The 53 car, Brian Samara, is your race leader. Some lap traffic is going by him with fresh tires. Nothing to worry about, though. In second place, though, Chad White in that white 28 car. Reeling in our race leader, Brian Samara. Samara's got to know, he's losing some serious time out there. It is time to come down pit road, Brian Samara. You need to bring that lump of junk down pit road, Brian. Skipping the pit lane again, Brian Samara says, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to stay out here till the checkered flag. And JT Tinker's worked his way up to 3rd position. Matthew Byers has entered pit lane, ladies and gentlemen. Matthew Byers. He is the first race leader, I'd say first top 3 racer since Maverick Davis. Come down pit road. Looking through the field, though, there's still 3 lap cars in front of Maverick Davis. Here's Maverick Davis. He's still 1 lap down. He's got 3 cars in front of him that are also a lap down, so he needs to work his way up through the field. Try to get that lucky dog slot just in case that caution comes. Currently, there's only 4 cars on the lead lap. These 4 have not pit yet. It's Brian Samara, Chad White, JT Tinker, and Chris Vincent. Oh, wait. And, nope. Yep, so I believe it's, looks like it's just 4 cars on the lead lap. How long these guys going to stay out there? I mean, at this point, you may as well stay out there until you're out of fuel because you've already lost so much time to your race, to Maverick Davis. Maverick Davis going with the short pit strategy. These 4 really hoping for a caution, and look at those old tires. They are loose coming out for the 53 car, Brian Samara. Not sure how much longer he has on this fuel run. It's got to be getting close, though. Not much else going on through the field. Yep. Nothing brewing through the field. We're just going to keep an eye on these race leaders and see when they're going to decide to come down. The 28 of Chad White working on the 53. Right behind him is the 79 car. Cody Curran is at least a couple laps down. He is on fresh tires, though. Should be coming through the field. Likely to be getting that lap back here shortly. And this time by, is the 53 going to decide to come in? No, he's not. He's like, nah, I'm staying out here till these tires are roasted. Brian Samara, still your race leader. Staying out there till that fuel tank is dry. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, our top 4 racers are on the lead lap. The rest are not. We're in the middle of green flag stops here. Aaron Poplin did just enter the pits, but he's multiple laps down, so it doesn't really matter. Keeping an eye out. Let's see what Maverick Davis is doing here. He's still got 3 cars that are a lap down in front of him, so he's got some serious work to do. And the 28 of Chad White going to the inside of the 53 car. Chad White trying to become the race leader for the first time this evening. And he's just going to lose all his momentum. Boy, I tell you what, with those old tires, the bottom of the track there, the bottom of that groove up high, it's not good. Chad White had all the momentum in the world and just still couldn't get the job done. Lap 81 here. Can Samara keep holding off the speed machine of Chad White? I tell you what, these two are praying for a caution. They would love to pin all these guys a lap down. It would be fantastic. Ivan DeChamps has entered pit lane. Ladies and gentlemen, Ivan DeChamps has entered pit lane. JT Tinker has entered pit lane. That is a Team BCI driver, so I expect to see Brian Samara enter in either this lap or next lap. Samara's low. There it is. Samara, your race leader, coming down pit road, locking up them brakes. Hopefully he's not speeding. It looks good. Nice, clean green flag stop there. Nice entrance. Going to your new race leader, the 28 car of Chad White. Chad White's going to stay out here. He's going to lead a lap. Nice run for Chad. Going to get that bonus point for leading the lap. He and Chris Vincent are the only 2 left on the lead lap, I believe. Once Brian Samara gets lapped here, I expect Chad White to be coming in at any moment. Sitting in the race lead right now. And in second spot right now, we got Chris Vincent. He's staying out there until that thing is junk. Race leader Chad White trying to get around the bad fast 165 car. Tremblay tried to take him out, but he missed him. Chad White gets by Tremblay. Oh, God. Matthew Byers throwing a slider. What a move from Matt Byers. Rewind. Green flag. Hutchinson Motorsports rewind. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this move. Look at this. Dropping to the bottom of the track. He's like, get out of my way, slugs. You're slow. Slider. He is lucky Cody Kern got on the brakes because I probably would have just smoked him. That's one way to get around some traffic there. Matthew Byers blowing by the race leader, gaining that lap back. Chad White getting passed by the lap car, and here comes Chad White down pit road. Nice and easy. He's not going to spin it. Coming down pit road, which is eventually going to make your race leader Chris Vincent, unless he decides to come in. But Chris Vincent's going to stay out and get him a lap lead. I don't blame him. I mean, at this point, you may as well. Crossing the line, your race leader, the 33 car, Chris Vincent, getting a bonus point. The rest of the field has to be happy to see that happen. Because right now we are up to 6 cars on the lead lap, which include Maverick Davis, who's worked his way back to the lead lap. Just got around the race leader there a couple laps ago. We are up to 6 cars on the lead lap, and once Chris Vincent comes in, you should see plenty more. Right now in second place is Matthew Byers, who is 15 seconds behind Chris Vincent because Matthew Byers has pit and Chris Vincent has not. Boy, I tell you what, Vincent, he is still out there on these old tires. I do think he pit that last caution, but I mean, that was just a few laps after the stage end. So 24 laps to go here. 5150 racing, Darlington Motor Speedway. Here comes your race leader down pit road, Chris Vincent. He's going to join them. Coming down pit road, getting some fresh tires. Should be good the rest of the run. So your race leader is going to become Matthew Byers for the first time of the evening. Matt Byers. He is 4 seconds ahead our second place racer, who is Frank Gatz. Right now, Maverick Davis is 6.5 seconds behind our race leader. We've got some work to do. Uh-oh. We got a traffic jam up here. Ivan DeChamps trying to get out of the way, but the damage is already done. Matthew Byers slowed down a lot there. Matthew Byers lost a lot of ground there. Lost nearly a second on that big checkup. We'll keep an eye on this little battle here. Ivan DeChamps. Uh-oh. I thought he was going to junk. I thought DeChamps was going to junk Lavin there. I was waiting for it. It did not happen, though. But here's Frank Gatz sitting in second spot. Let's show our standings here. Live standings right now. Matthew Byers in the lead with 22 laps to go. Frank Gatz in second, followed by Matt Sharp, JT Tinker, and Maverick Davis back in fifth. Maverick Davis has some serious work to do. He has 16 seconds off the pace. He's got older tires than Byers, I believe. Honestly, unless there's a caution, Maverick Davis is done for. Stick a fork in him. Maverick Davis' day is over. He is not going to win this race unless there's a caution. Matthew Byers with a hefty lead, about 5 seconds up. We're going to see what Gatz has for him. I believe Gatz has some fresher tires, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, though. Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think Gatz pit early on. Gatz was one of those short pitters early on, so Matthew Byers should be sitting pretty here. If this race finishes green, I don't see who's going to beat him. But you never know. We got 20 laps left here. We're going to check out the chat here. We got some green flag chat messages here. Taking a look. Oh, looks like Tremblay and Maverick Davis got into it early on, and that's why Maverick Davis decided to come down pit road so early. Unfortunate there, Mark Tremblay having a rough night here. It happens to the best of us. The Bad Fast 165 car. We're going to stay tuned here in the meantime. I'm going to try and find that tangle up here. Give me one moment. Scrolling through my board here. I'll be able to find it. Staying tuned. Sorry, I'm missing some action there. Frank Warner getting a little loose. Staying out of the way of your race leader. We're going to stay on board of the race leader for now. All right, we're going to rewind. This is in the past. This is back when Maverick Davis was leading the race. Try and find out what happened. Where did that damage come from? I don't see Tremblay doing anything here. Tremblay pulls over. I mean, Tremblay let him by. Yep, so nothing on Tremblay right there. Oh, wait. No? Yeah, I don't know. Maverick Davis, I think, just decided to pit early, and it came back to bite him. Spun his tires, slammed into the pit road entrance, damaged his car. He's got a lot of work to do. But we still got 17 to go right now. Your race leader in the 44 car, Matt Byers. Matt Byers with a huge lead. He's up about 7 seconds on Frank Gatz. Matt Byers has basically taken the checkered flag already. As long as there's not a caution, this race stays green. Nobody's going to beat Matt Byers. Unless somebody wants to junk him. We're going to see if one of these lap cars want to take out the leader. That'd be great to see. We're zooming out here. Let's drop back a little bit. JT Tinker in third. Right there in the 93 car, JT Tinker working on a third place run right now. But how about our second place runner right now, Franklin Gatz? Frank Gatz, he started back in 15th position. He's up to second. Great run so far. See if he can hang on to that second spot. It'd be great to see Frank up there. Good finish. He's our hard charger of the day, by the way, in 13 spots. Sitting in 7th right now, Nicholas Hartung. Not a bad run for him. Frank Warner in 9th, working his way up through the field. Started in 17th spot. Samara is up to 10th. Remember, he did pit very late. It cost him a lot of ground. But do remember, though, he's got fresh tires right now. He should be able to work his way up through the field to at least get, I'd assume, to a near top 5 finish. But you never know. We still got a bit to go. 14 laps to go. Your race leader, Matthew Byers, in another zip code, 8.5 seconds ahead of Frank Gatz. Chris Vinson has gained 7th position, getting by Nicholas Hartung. Not too much else going on here. Looking through the field. Not a lot of battles here happening. Here's Maverick Davis. Give him a moment of shame, folks. Let's zoom in here. Maverick Davis, you junked your car, bud. You pit too early. That car's junk. That NPR Motorsports car is junk. Maverick Davis, what are you doing, buddy? You junked that SOB. But he's up to 6th spot here. See if he can salvage a top 5 finish. We're going to find out. Keeping our eyes glued to your race leader in the 44 car, Matthew Byers, bad fast. Let's give him some TV time, folks. He's had a rough day. He's earned a lot of Darlington stripes. But in this 79 car, we got Cody Kern. We're going to hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view for Cody Kern. Throwing sliders. There he is, folks. He's in another zip code all to himself, but not in a good way. He is in 15th position. He's lost 9 spots since the start of the race. Out of Stanley, North Dakota, in the middle of nowhere, it's Cody Kern. Attaboy, Cody. Give it hell. Look at that bad fast car. Look at that right side of his car. It's just junk. Look at this junk right side, ladies and gentlemen. Try to get a better look here. Let me find a good one. Oh, man, that thing's beat to hell. Cody Kern, you junked the right side of your car, bud. Back to your race leader, though, in the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp with a humongous lead, Matthew Byers. Checking out to an 11-second lead, Frank Gatz dropping like a rock. Looking good so far. 10 to go here. Darlington Motor Speedway 5150 Xfinity Series Racing presented by Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The only place where you can watch 5150 Xfinity Series Racing. Our race leader coming up on the 91 of Hartung, trying to put him a lap down. And I would expect him to. Keeping an eye out here. Here's our second place racer, about 11 plus seconds behind, almost 12 seconds behind our race leader, Frank Gatz. Good run so far for him, though. I'm sure he's happy. I'm sure he is stoked if he could take home a second place finish here. And that car looks pretty good. Not any damage anywhere to be found. He stayed clean. But boy, he has Chad White knocking on the door. Chad White with fresher tires, going to the inside. He's probably going to blow by him, but we're going to see. Oh, Gatz getting to the wall, damaging the car. Gatz going to drop to third. Chad White's going to check out with those fresher tires. In the meantime, though, Frank Gatz sitting in third. JT Tinker is in fourth. Tinker is about 1.8 seconds behind Frank Gatz. Tinker did pit late, though, folks, so he should have fairly fresh tires. I think he's going to be able to run down Frank Gatz. Get around. It'd be great to see JT with a top 3 finish. We got 7 to go, though, folks. Matthew Byers has all but won it, barring a catastrophe here. Boy, oh boy, would it be an announcer's curse if Byers just junked his car. We're going to find out if it's a real thing or not, folks. If he junks this car, then it's an announcer curse, because this race is essentially over. Keeping an eye on JT Tinker, though. Reeling in Frank Gatz. Oh, yeah, he is reeling him in big time. I'd say this next lap, he's probably going to get by him. About less than half a second behind him right now. He was just 1.8 about 2 laps ago. So we got a battle for third coming up here. It's not going to be much of one. The 93 of Tinker. He's going to have to try and pass low. Gatz can really just hold his line. That's the only... Oh, gosh. I thought Tinker was going to slide up the track. Gatz basically just has to hold his line, and there's really nothing he can do. He's probably got 15, 20 lap older tires than Tinker does. No battle for him. He's just going to give it away. Hopefully he can hang on to fourth. Pretty big gap, though, between Gatz and Sharp, so should be good to go for fourth place for Frank Gatz. In the meantime, though, we got Matt Byers in the lead. We got Bad Fast Chad White in second, that 28 car. And now in third, we got JT. Tinker is about 40 seconds behind Chad White. Really no time to run down our second place run. For a second place run here. But Tinker just needs to keep it clean, hope for a caution, and if not, take third place. But right now, Matthew Byers is still about 11 seconds ahead of White. Slicing and dicing through the track, it's Matthew Byers. He's bad fast right now. Been the class of the field ever since that last pit stop. A man to beat right now. 3 laps to go in the 44 car. Is he going to take that Chevy to victory lane? I sure think he will. Looking through the field, though, not much else going on. It is what it is, folks. We're going to hop on board with our race leader in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Matthew Byers. I tell you what, this man can just flat out wheel a race car. It's just incredible. This man, he's up there in super speedways leading laps. He's here at intermediates leading laps. Short tracks, it just doesn't matter. We got some smoke up here, folks. Thankfully, we keep it green. That would have been bad for our race leader. Matthew Byers does not want to see any smoke. He's like, guys, come on. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. Because he is in another zip code. 2 to go here. 2 to go. The white flag's waving. That's the final flag here. Checkered's going to be coming out this next lap. As long as Byers doesn't junk his car, he's going to coast into victory lane. We're going to zoom out for him. Give him some TV time. Matt Byers in the 44 car on the backstretch for the last time. The 5150 Xfinity Series race here at Darlington Motor Speedway. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, watching the 44 car, coming out of turn 4, looking good. The checkered flag's waving, and your winner tonight, Matthew Byers. Matthew Byers taking home the checkered flag. What a run for Matt Byers. He earned it tonight. He won that race by about 11 seconds, folks. Let's stay tuned on him. Watch him do a burnout here soon. We're going to get some of these guys into the booth here. Top three going to be Matthew Byers, Chad White, JT Tinker. Somebody please get Chad White in a voice chat so we can interview him if he's not already. Once again, somebody please let Chad White know we want to talk to him. But we're going to start it off with JT Tinker, our third place finisher. One moment. JT, Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, third place finish. Pretty good run for you tonight. How'd it feel?
Felt amazing, dude. I haven't had a good finish in the Friday series in a while, especially the Xfinity series. It really feels good for Mr. M and Mr. Co. having them back on the car for a race and get a good old third place finish. I'm really excited.
Yeah, you were bad fast out there. You got caught up kind of in that wreck there in the middle, but you were able to come down pit road, get her fixed up, and back out there.
Yep. I really don't know what that wreck was about. Like, he got in the wall. I thought he was going to back out. I was just going to go take the line because he didn't even go on the start, and he just collected me. And I think Brianna got involved and a couple other good Chevy Performance vehicles, which really sucks for Chevy Performance as a whole. But I'm very happy with Matthew getting 1 and me getting that third place. I really wish the boss man could have done something, but he got the speeding pit road penalty or something at the end.
Oh, he had a penalty coming down pit road. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what happened with him.
Yeah, he got a unsafe exit, unfortunately, and it really ruined his run. He doesn't get to run these races often, so I was hoping for a good finish for him on Friday, but I'll take
Yeah.
a third any day of the week.
And for those of you at home, we're talking about Brian Samara in the 53 car. That is the team owner of JT Tinker's BCI speed machine. But Tinker taking home a podium finish here, third place. If you got any other shout outs, go ahead and let them be heard.
Just Amico for stepping on board. Like always, I want to thank everyone at BCI, my boys. I'm going to thank everyone that I've worked with over here at this league. Thank you for broadcasting. It's been a fun couple broadcasts here recently, and I hope to continue working on this third, maybe get a win again soon.
Yes, sir. You're definitely heading in the right direction, and it's just a matter of time to see you in victory lane. So good job out there, JT.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was JT Tinker, our third place finisher. I am not seeing. Oh, there he is. Chad White is here. Let's pull up Chad White here, our second place finisher. Chad, Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, second place run for you. Not too shabby. I mean, you were up there all day long.
Yeah, not too bad. I got undercut a little bit on the pit stop there. Matthew came in a couple laps before I did, and I just wanted to stay out and lead some laps, so I think that's what bit me. But came through the field pretty good there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, you were second or third that entire race, and it's good to see you take home a second place finish. It'd be better to see you with first, but it's great to see Matthew out here doing some donuts right now.
Oh yeah, Matthew's good, but yeah, I was totally happy with a second or third, and then whatever happened with Maverick happened with him, I was like, okay, maybe I might be able to win this one, but I was honestly totally happy with the top 5 at Darlington.
Oh yeah,
So.
you definitely earned it tonight, and before you head out, you got any shout outs or anything to add?
No, not really, to be honest.
Well, I don't blame you, man. You're just at the wheel of the race car, and you did a damn good job. So good job out there, Chad. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you much more this season.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you. That was Chad White, our second place finisher. And we're saving the star of the show for last. Tonight's race winner, Matthew Byers. Let's get him up here. Matthew Byers. Is Blake up in the booth? You got me?
I got you.
Man, taking home another win. Man, I tell you what, every week, week in and week out, you are just always up there threatening for wins, and it's good to see you take another one home.
Thank you. I had a good car tonight, and just appreciate the field having such a good race tonight. We finally able to have green flag pit stops, and what's so fun about Darlington is you have a lot of strategy and when to pit and when not to pit because of the tire where it is. And I enjoyed that. It's a lot of fun tonight.
You know, what was going through your mind when you saw the race leader there at the time, Maverick Davis, come in so early?
Yeah, I'm not sure. If he hit the wall or something. I don't know, but I was kind of surprised because he kind of wanted to split the pit stop down the middle of the stage, and he pitted so early. Knew that at the end he'll be at a tire disadvantage. I was kind of surprised by that. I think he must hit the wall because we passed him before he even pitted, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah. I went back and I rewinded and watched a little bit, and I'm not sure what happened either. I was trying to watch him pass some lap traffic, but who knows? But either way, though, I mean, you were able to come out on top there. You were definitely the car to beat at the end. You ended up winning by about 11 seconds. You checked out in another zip code.
Yeah, that's good. I knew I had a good car early. In the first stage, I kind of blew my tires. I got a little bit too aggressive behind the 15. I didn't realize, and I just killed my car. So the second stage, I just put a big emphasis on saving, and it just worked out. I used the 28 as a gauge because he was the fastest in the long run the whole night. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to hang with him. Then I pitted. I expected them to pit, and they didn't, and it worked out.
All right. Well, before you head out, if you got any last-minute shout-outs or anything else to add, go ahead and let them be heard, buddy.
Well, I'd like to thank you for broadcasting. I appreciate you do a good job. And I'd like to thank the league and the team and my friends and family for watching. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Matthew Byers, tonight's winner here in the 5150 Xfinity Series race at Darlington Motor Speedway. Matt Byers wheeling and dealing tonight, taking home the checkered flag. And that's going to conclude our broadcast. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope to see you back again next week.